can't stop me. You can't stop me. Let's go ahead and set these rosters. Okay, here we go, and we are in week 4 of SKFA Season 1. Let us get this game underway as the Bears will kick off to start the game. The Raiders, they're a newly found group in youth at quarterback onto the field.
The Raiders take over first down 10.
Out comes Jeremy Weathers. In the backfield, Lamar Brooks also out on the field will look to take advantage of possibly a weaker run defense from Chicago. Also have Brock Bowers and Gentry on the field. I may actually reset that at least real quick as it's a handoff in the middle and it's going to be taken down right at the 31-yard line for a pickup of 10 on the game. Got him.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Weathers in the gun. And Brooks in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, drops back to throw a quick pass over the middle of Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers is brought down after a gain of 4. Oh, what happened? Hold on. Ain't got time for that. There we go.
Complete to number 89.
Back in the gun.
4 yards on the pickup.
Capelot and Gentry on the field. Takes a snap, handoff in the middle to Lamar Brooks, who's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 there. Brings up 3rd and 1. Ball at the 40-yard line after the first minute of the game has started. Jeremy Weathers under center. Looks like QB sneak. It will be, and he'll get the first down. Start that.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trips right in the gun. Brooks at the bottom of the screen. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Quick fires outside. Caught. Ashton Genty with the reception there. Brings up 2nd and 9. 2nd and 1 after a gain of 1. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle to Lamar Brooks, who gets brought down after crossing midfield, bringing up a new set of downs. First down and 10. Takes motions his man into the slot. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Will get brought down for a gain of nada. Brings up 2nd and 10. Ball at the 48-yard line. 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Bowers on the line. Motions Capelot to the slot. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Fires over the middle. Caught.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Takes a snap. Handoff. Misdirection. Gets brought down in the backfield by Austin Wilson.
He's brought down back at the 40.
Brings up a new set of downs. First down, 2nd down and 13. Ball at the 40-yard line in the gun. Looks like the Bears are going to bring a little bit of pressure here. They will only send 4. Weathers underneath to Capelot, who gets brought down for a gain of about 5 there. Brings up 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 35-yard line. 4 minutes remain. Trips right, takes a snap. Wilson's pressuring, gets it to Bowers underneath. Can't get to the first down marker as he gets a gain of about 3 there on the play, bringing up 4th and 2.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down. Daniel Carlson for the Raiders.
Daniel Carlson will go onto the field to go ahead and make this a 3-0 ball game. Let's see if Carlson can put it through the upright. And he does. 3-0.
Makes the score Raiders 3, Bears nothing.
Kick is away, and it's a solid one. Will land in the landing zone. It is brought back out and will be brought down right at the 25-yard line. And the rookie, Dre Sav, who's looked great all year, 73% completion rating on 7 touchdowns and almost 800 passing yards through 4 weeks. He is the front runner for Offensive Rookie of the Year and potentially Offensive Player of the Year. Only second behind Russell Wilson and the New York Giants. Fakes the handoff, rolls out left, passes to Fairbanks. Fairbanks breaks off one man, but stumbles down for a gain of 5. Bringing up a 2nd and 5. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Under center, 3 tight ends on the field. Play action. Draws back to throw. Fires to Graham Martin, who's going to take a shot, but get the ball down past the first down marker for a gain of about 6. First down and 10, takes a snap. Quick throw over the middle, caught Romadunze. It will be brought down right at midfield, right at the 48-yard line in his own territory, but brings up a new set of downs.
A gain of 12 yards.
2 tight ends set on the field, under center, Graham Martin in the backfield. Takes a snap, draws back to throw. Dolphus Cook gets the ball, but he'll get knocked down immediately by, I believe that is Venom at the middle linebacker position. 2nd and 4. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Grant's going to find a crease. Bakes it into the secondary, and he'll be brought down at the 30-yard line. Gain of 16 there on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 inside Raider territory.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
Martin was plagued with injuries last week and allowed DeAndre Swift to have a big game as he's going to find another crease, breaks past the secondary, and he'll get another big gain of a 14 yards right there. Brings up 1st and 10, ball to the 15-yard line. It's obvious this Bears offense has what it takes to move the ball up and down the field, especially when they're healthy. As Cole Kmet switches over to the left side, it's going to be a power play here to the right. And it is snuffed out there by the defense. Max Crosby playing middle linebacker for some reason. In the gun, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle to DeAndre Swift, who's going to find 6 points for the Bears. One beast comes off and another goes on as DeAndre Swift gets in the end zone once again this week. Little 14-yard halfback dive. Tyler Fairbanks getting to the 3rd level, picking up that safety. And here we go. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we've got ourselves a 4-point ball game. 7-3 with 3:05 after a 3:05-minute drive. It's terrible. 28 seconds remain in the first quarter as Santos kicks it off. It will be returned here by, I can't tell who number 23 is, but it will be returned by him as Weathers will come back out to orchestrate another perfect drive. Possibly this time putting 7 points on the board. Got to think Lamar Brooks is going to get a few more touches this drive, and maybe Jay Capelot and Brock Bowers get incorporated into the offense. But not right here. Drops back to throw. He's going to step up. Fire. Caught. Capelot gets his first catch of the game after a big throw there for about 40 yards. And that will be a Raider first down as Capelot finally gets on the board. Found the hole in the defense, and Weathers stayed in there to not get pressured. And now they are in Chicago territory as that will be the end of the first quarter. We've got ourselves a ball game here in the Sin City. The score is 7-3, the end of the one. And we are back. Weathers in the gun. Brooks in the backfield. Takes a snap. Hand off to Brooks up the middle. He's going to bounce it outside. Lead block going downfield. Brooks can't bounce it outside. Wrong read. Could have had more. And he will pick up a big gain of about 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Weathers in the gun. Takes a snap. Hand off again to Brooks up the middle. Finds the gap. Pushes forward and is wrapped up by Satan Brisker, who's going to bring up 2nd and 4 with 7:15 remaining in the second quarter. Ball at the 23-yard line. Raiders knocking on the Bears' door. Handoff again to Brooks up the middle. Great hole. Though it was a gain of 4, it was a big hole there by this Raiders O-line. That is very persuasive.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First down and 10. Ball at the 17-yard line. Capillotti at the top of your screen, motions Brooks in the slot. Gets the handoff. Picks up the block by Brooks. Motions around, but Jacoby Myers can't get in the end zone. After the wide receiver in around, but that brings up 1st and goal. They will put Genty on the field as the goal line back. Genty won't see the ball. Takes a snap. Quick slant over the middle. Caught. Chris Gentry picking up his first touchdown of the year. And the Las Vegas Raiders strike right back to extend back out front. 10-7, depending on the Daniel Carlson extra point. Kick is up. Kick is right down the pipe. And the Las Vegas Raiders showing some life. They're 2-1. They lost last week. Wasn't completely their fault. They just faced a really good, I believe it was a Panther squad. Forced a bunch of turnovers. It wasn't a Panther squad because Carolina doesn't play Vegas this year. Besides, the point kick is away and it is brought out not far enough, as they should have just taken the knee or let the ball bounce into the end zone. A little overload set to the left here. 2 fullbacks on the field. It won't be a handoff. Play action. Drops back to throw. Taking a shot. Caught through the hands of DJ Moore. As that one's knocked away by Brooks' brother, Lamont. I believe that's Lamont Brooks. I don't know if he's 26 or 11. One of those two. Besides the point, Fairbanks motions over, and Martin gets absolutely wrecked after getting back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Max Crosby's been playing a bunch of linebacker this game. Let's see if that continues. Drops back to throw, steps up, fires. Fairbanks caught. He'll break off one man, and he'll finally get wrapped up by the safety, Jackson. He'll bring him down right at the 42-yard line. 1st down and 10. Is having Max Crosby stand up and play linebacker the best idea this coach has had? Hell no, as Crosby gets there, but not before Fairbanks gets the grab. And we will have an injury here on the field as DJ Moore is holding that midsection. And that will mean Dolvis Cook will have to slide right into that starting wide receiver 1 role for the injured Moore. But this wide receiving room is also Roma Dunze, Luther Burden, handoff up to the right side, spin move. Grant Martin gets the 1st down, brings us up to the 46-yard line with 4:40 remaining in the 2nd quarter. Dre Sav takes the snap, drops back to throw, throws perfectly found Roma Dunze, who's going to have to take a bigger step from the wide receiver 3 spot to the 2.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Dolvis Cook has been seen as more of their slot man as DJ Moore is back on the field.
A gain of 22 yards.
Cook at the bottom of your screen. Moore in the slot this time around. Takes a snap, drops back to throw, fires, caught Fairbanks over the middle. Gets the grab and gets the 1st down after getting past the 12-yard line to the 11. 1st down and 10, 3:46. Can the Raiders get a goal line stand in the red zone? Takes a snap. Quick throw, caught! No, it's dropped last second. Jermaine Pratt in coverage. Roma Dunze dropping what could have been his 2nd touchdown of the season. Will end up bringing us back to 2nd and 10. Ball at the 11. Drops back to throw. Fires. Caught. No. Out of bounds. Just a little too much mustard. Here we go. Pete Carroll sends the defensive play out. Drops back to throw, and he gets hit as he throws. Big stand here by the Las Vegas Raiders as they are going to send the kicking unit out to try to tie this ball game up and potentially send their offense out to extend their lead that they had as the kick is up and the kick is good. We've got ourselves a 10-point ball game by both sides. Where's my phone at?
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Kick is away and it is in the landing zone. Brought back by number 83, Beck.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Lamar Brooks has looked great this game, 5.5 yards per touch, 8 carries, 44 yards. Here we go, under center. Takes a snap, will hand it off to Brooks to the outside, but he gets wrapped up for a loss of about 3 there. Brings up 2nd and 13. Here we go. 5 wide, takes a snap. Quick throw underneath, caught by Jacoby Myers, who's going to fall forward for a gain of about 6 there. Brings up 3rd down and 7. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Has time, pressure, gets there, but he gets the ball away. Myers breaks off one man, breaks off another, and gets past the 50 to the 49-yard line. What a hell of an effort there by Jacoby Myers.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
He threw that ball very awkwardly, but Myers seen it, and he threw off the defender, threw it 2 actually, and gets him past 50-yard line. And here we go, the Raiders under center. 3 tight ends on the field. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, fires, caught. Had to get that ball away as Aunt Saint is there for the tackle, and that will be the 2-minute warning. We've got a tie ball game here in Vegas. Let's see if the Raiders are feeling lucky today, as they will get in the gun again. 2 tight end set. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Quick fire underneath, caught by Gentry. They're going to run no huddle here. Put Jacoby Myers in the slot, Gentry at the top of your screen, and they will have Brock Bowers in the slot. Takes a snap, handoff. Oh no, it's thrown over the middle, caught by Jacoby Myers, who gets his 4th catch of the game. I'm trying to do 6 things at once, guys. Sorry.
That's good for a Las Vegas
first down. Takes a snap, drops back to throw, steps up, fires over the middle, caught. They will move that to about the 9-yard line, bringing up 1st and 10, 1st and goal actually.
Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, quick passes underneath. Gentry takes a snap to the chest. Here we go, hands off up the middle to Lamar Brooks, who gets brought down for a gain of 2 for 1.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Pressure's coming off the edge. Weather steps up. He's going to take off himself and slide safely for a gain of 3. 4th down and goal at the 5-yard line is Pete Carroll feeling froggy. They do call this a gambling sport. Let's see if they go for it. And they will not. They'll send Daniel Carlson to go ahead and take the 3-point lead.
A 22-yard attempt.
Kick is up. Kick is good. Right down the pipe.
Makes the score Raiders 13, Bears 10.
It will be brought out here to about the 22-yard line as this will start a new drive. Here we go. 1st and 10, Dre Sav in the gun. We'll see if they're going to try to get into field goal range real quick. Fairbanks does a little motion, drops back to throw. Has his wide open receiver and throws it away. That one almost looked like it went backwards a little bit. They'll say it went forward.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Has time all day. No pressure. Sav throws it. Caught. DJ Moore. They have no timeouts left as they're going to no huddle to get on the ball. Let's see if they get one more play off. They will. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Has time, doesn't get the man picked up, and he'll be brought down for a loss of 1. Big stand there by the Raiders. And we will go into halftime 13-3, and I'll let this thing play out, and I will be right back. And we are back as we will begin the second half right here. Daniel Carlson will kick. Kick is away, and it's a solid one. And we brought out from the landing zone, and he'll be wrapped up, diving past the 30-yard line. Good return there by the kickment unit. As Dre Sav will come back out, try to start this drive back up and going. Here we go. Under center, two tight ends, takes a snap, halfback stretch to Grant Martin, gets a block, gets outside, he's got room, he's at the 50, 45, and he gets brought down right at the 45-yard line. Big hold there by Martin and co. All of that was just speed, as now we go back and past the 45-yard line. First down and 10, under center. Takes a snap, halfback, and toss to the outside as Martin shows a little bit of a burst of speed from the backfield for a gain of 10. Martin finally having his show here under center.
It's a gain of 10.
It might go back to him right here. Takes a snap, halfback dive up the middle. He'll find a hole, has blockers, and he gets brought down for a gain of 16 there. They're going to continue this drive. Does Martin get the ball back here? He still looks fresh. He will. Halfback dive up the middle, but finally gets met by Max Crosby up the middle for a gain of 3. I was beginning to wonder if the Raiders were going to get a stop. Second and 7, ball at the 18-yard line. Swift will sub in. Why stop running? Handoff again as Max Crosby blows him up. I think he actually gave him yards out of that, as that brings up 3rd and 6. Yeah, he will get a yard. Grant Martin subs in on 3rd down. Drops back to throw. Sav looks for somebody. Throws. God! Dolvis Cook! Touchdown by the rookie. The rookie-to-rookie connection. Has a punt return on the season for a touchdown, and now has his 3rd receiving touchdown of the season. Another reason why this Bears offense could be looking at a Rookie of the Year scenario. And here we go. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and they will take a 4-point lead here in Vegas. Still a bunch of time, though, and you do not want to overlook your opponent. Jeremy Weathers and Lamar Brooks have looked good this game. Let's see if they can respond. Kick is away, and it's a good one brought out here by number 23, sorry. Lamar Brooks averaging 4.2 yards a carry. Kind of lost a few yards there at the end of that last drive due to some terrible blocking by his O-line. And these two offenses are actually moving the ball really well, both eclipsing 200 yards shortly. As the play action, and Montez Sweat's not having any of it. First sack of the ball game there by Sweat brings up 2nd and 18.
At the 17-yard line.
Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Brock Bowers gets the ball, and he will get 10 of those yards back.
Complete to number 89, Brock Bowers.
And here we go. Takes a snap again, drops back to throw. Fires, caught Bowers. Finally getting to see him a little bit this game. Ant Saint getting his 5th tackle. Ant Saint also been looking like that Defensive Rookie of the Year candidate for Chicago. He's been looking really good, has 3 picks on the season. Halfback dive to Brooks, jumps over a man, gets to the outside. He's at the 40, and he does get brought down. It's a big running back day here in Vegas for both teams.
At the 40-yard line.
Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Steps up, fires, caught, no, knocked down. Here we go, in the gun. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Halfback screen to Brooks. Gets blockers upfield. He's at the 30, 24, 25. Gain of 14 there by Lamar Brooks and the O-line. I call that an O-line play, not a running back play, because that determines if you can get the first down or not. Here we go. Halfback dive to Brooks to the left side. Makes a man miss. He gets a first down and some. But not before being wrapped down there at the 15-yard line. And now the Raiders are knocking on the door. We've got ourselves a real yard burner here. Brock Bowers standing up in the slot. Genty in the bottom slot. Weathers is going to keep it. He's going to be punished there by number 49, Edwards.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Here we go, 5 wide on the offense. Lamar Brooks in the backfield. They're going to send forward. Drops back to throw. Steps up, fires, caught. Chris Gentry gets brought down right at the 9-yard line for a gain of 5. Bringing up 3rd and 5. 2:20 remains in the 3rd quarter. Can Weathers pick up the first down to extend the drive? Drops back to throw. Fires to Bowers, who can make a man miss and then gets blown up after getting the first down. We are now past the 2-yard line. Under center, 3 tight ends on the field. Could be a QB sneak. They are going to hand it off here. Brooks gets in the end zone. Patience by Lamar Brooks gives the Raiders the lead. Found the open gap between the tackle and the fullback. And Lamar Brooks continues to have a great day as Daniel Carlson goes out for the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. It is 20-17 here in Las Vegas. Carlson will tee up the ball and will be returned here by Dolvis Cook. And he will have a chance to return it. He brings it out to the 20, 25, 30. 35 breaking off tackles and gets finally brought down to the 37-yard line. Grant Martin averaging 9.5 yards per touch, 9 carries, 86 yards. Hasn't seen the end zone yet. We're probably going to have to, that's probably going to change. Under center, 3 tight end set. Takes a snap, halfback counter, up the middle. Grant Martin has a seam. He's at the 45, 43, eclipsing the 100-yard mark. That is good for a Bears first down to the 42-yard line in Las Vegas territory. Here we go, in the gun. Sav takes the snaps, drop back throw. Grant Martin catch to the 29-yard line. Gain of about 11 there, brings us 1st and 10. 51 seconds remains in the third quarter. Takes a snap, drops back to throw, fires to Martin again. He's getting the brunt of the load today. 2nd and 2. Raiders sending pressure here. Takes a snap. Wide receiver screen. DJ Moore gets stood up. But they're going to give him forward progress and give him the 1st down for a gain of 2. Sav under center. Bunch set right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle to Martin, who can't make a move and gets brought down at the 18-yard line. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Your Las Vegas Raiders hold a 3-point lead here at home with the Bears marching into their own territory here. Let's see if Grant Martin can lead the way. All right, we swap fields. Dre Sav in the gun. Tight end at the bottom of the screen. Hands off to Martin, who's going to shug off Max Crosby. But only gets away with 4 yards there. That was a big break tackle there by Lamar. We've got trips left. Fairbanks at the top of your screen. Takes a snap, drops back to throw, has time, fires, caught! Dolphus Cook with a gain of 15. Brings up 1st and goal to the 3-yard line. Goal line stand. The Raiders did it earlier this game. Can they do it again? Drops back to throw. Quick pass. Caught by the rookie. Touchdown, Tyler Fairbanks. That's a response there by Dre Sav to his rookie tight end. I think he dove over the Raiders rookie. I think that's Brooks' brother.
Cairo Santos lining up for the extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score.
Here we go. That was a 2.5-minute drive there. 8 plays, 65 yards. With 7:09 remains, Carlos Santos will kick. And it will be returned here out of the landing zone. And he will be wrapped up by TJ Edwards on the return for about 24 yards there. Jeremy Weathers, 20 for 21, 200 yards and a touchdown on the day. He's got trips right, Jacoby Myers in the slot, Gentry and Jake Capel on the outside. Drops back to throw. Steps up into the pocket, pressure's coming, fires deep. 70 yards. Caught! Gentry makes a man miss. Touchdown, Raiders! What a throw by Weathers. Into double coverage. No, it was just single coverage, and that was just a make a man miss moment by the rookie. Jalen Johnson gets thrown off. What a play there. I gotta save that one real quick.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after. The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 27, Bears 24.
All right, and Daniel Carlson sets it up.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
And out comes Grant Martin and Dre Sav. This has been the Grant Martin Show all day. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Play action, and he'll be brought down. Can't tell who that is. That is Venom Goodnight. Trips left. Dolphus Cook at the top of the screen. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Pressure comes, pressure gets. And they will pick up his second sack of the day, or second sack of the drive, sorry. Shaq Barrett put on the pressure, and Luau. I think that's the name. I can't tell. 3rd and 23. This is more of a need to set up better field position moment. Drops back to throw. Sav steps up, fires, overthrows. I think he wanted to go DJ Moore downfield, but then he saw a running back wide open last second and just errantly threw it. As the kick is away, and it's a solid one. First punt of the day, I believe. And he'll be wrapped up at the 36-yard line, setting up Jeremy Weathers and co.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here we go. Draws back to throw. Fires over the middle. Caught. Brock Bowers. He puts him inside Chicago territory. After a big gain there.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Under center Weathers. Takes a snap. Quick throw. Overthrown. Intended for Gentry again.
Incomplete on the deep ball. He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard in coverage there. Motions Cap a lot to the slot. Drops back to throw. Weathers wants to take another shot. He has Bowers, but can't bring it in. Jalen Johnson on coverage there. Isn't going to let them get away with it that time. 3rd down and 10. 5:12 remains. Drops back to throw. Steps up. Fires a lob ball to Cap a lot. Caught. Rookie-to-rookie connections are going wild today as Capalot gets taken down at the 1-yard line. Looks like Ant Saint in coverage just couldn't separate him and the ball. And Weathers had to put it over his back shoulder as now they are at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, 4:48. This could be a staple point here. Up the middle, Brooks finds the hole. Touchdown Raiders. Extends the lead out to 9, potentially 10, as the Raiders find their way back into this one. Shutting down that high-powered offense Chicago has. And now Daniel Carlson goes out for the extra point to exactly make this a 2-possession ball game. Kick is up. Kick is good. Now, Dre Sav has to respond. Can't take any more sacks. Carlson. Kick is away. And it will land in the landing zone. It is returned here. Brings it out to the 25, 30, 31-yard line. They're going to give them the forward progress.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Dre Sav has to score quick. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. They're sending a little pressure. Fires over the middle. Caught by Dolphus Cook, who was brought down for a gain of about 27. 25, actually. My fault. 1st and 10. Ball at the 45. Drops back to throw. Fires outside. Luther Burden. It gets out of bounds. Busy. Under center. Tight end left. Tight end right. 2 tight end set. Takes a snap. Will be a handoff to Grant Martin. But can't get away, and that will bring up 3rd and 2. That'll actually be a loss of about 2 or 3 there. We've got a bunch set at the bottom of the screen. Dolphus Cook at the top. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Sav looking for somebody. Open. Deep. Caught. Luther Burden. No, I meant Roma Dunze. Those numbers mixed up. Touchdown Bears. And Chicago responds. Carlos Santos to make it a 3-point ball game. Kick is away, and it is a good one.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 30.
We're in crunch time here. That was a 57-second drive. Kick is away, and Jeremy Weathers will have to come back out and put put a nail in the coffin, possibly. As Ant Saint gets the tackle on the kick return. Weathers is 23 for 26, 337 through the air, and 2 tuds. Got to think Lamar Brooks is going to see the ball a little bit here to kill some clock. Hell, I'm actually going to put some money on that. Weathers changing the play of the line. Wide receiver screen to Gentry outside. I would have lost. 2nd and 8. Brooks in the backfield, 2 tight end set. Takes a snap. Half wide receiver screen again to the other side to Capelot. Picks up about 6 there. And they are running no huddle here at 2 clock. 1 first down here is going to put the Bears in a sticky situation. Brooks can't get the first down. And we are now 4th and inches at their own 33. Does Pete Carroll have the nuts to go for it here? He will not send the offense back on the field as the punt unit will stay. Kick is away, the 2nd punt of the game. Returnable by Dolvis Cook. He gets to the outside, but can't get away. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 25-yard line. Dre Sav just needs to get into field goal range to tie this ball game up. But with 2:20 left, you still have 2 timeouts and that 2-minute warning. Let's see if he can make something happen here as he takes the ball, drops back to throw, flips it outside. Caught by Roma Dunze, who has been everywhere on the field tonight. And that will be the 2-minute warning. 34-31 in Vegas. Will the Bears respond or will the Raiders hold the line? Takes a snap, drops back to throw, fires, knocked away. Pass was intended for Roma Dunze, but it was knocked down by number 35. Crosby's at the top of your screen on that D-line. Drops back to throw. Sav over the middle. Caught. DJ Moore stiff arms one man and then gets brought down by the safety. Jackson. If he would have waited a little longer there, maybe. Yeah, Roman Dunze streaking down the field doing a crosser. But they get past midfield at the 49-yard line of Raiders territory. 1:35 remains. Drops back to throw. Steps up. Fires. Caught. Dolvis Cook, who gets brought down at the 41-yard line. They're going to run a little no huddle here. Have their timeouts. At this point, you have to ask yourself, do the Raiders want to use some timeouts to save some time? Not today, as Max Crosby gets to the quarterback. 3rd and 9, and what now seems like panic mode. Sav drops back to throw, steps up, fires, and it is knocked away, intended for Dolvis Cook. Jeremy Chin on the deflection. And it is now 4th and 9, game on the line. Sav takes a snap, drops back to throw, fires, caught. Who the hell is that? Luther Burden with the reception. No huddle, back to the line of scrimmage. 50 seconds remain. Sav in the gun, takes a snap, drops back to throw. Steps up in the pocket, fires across the middle, but it was just a little too low for DJ Moore. Bringing up 2nd and 10, 44 seconds remain. Drops back to throw, fires it, caught. Burden again. Timeout Raiders. No, timeout Bears. 3rd and 2. You're in field goal range. If there's a sack here, you may take your field goal. It'll be a halfback dive to Grant Martin, who's going to get to the outside and get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Grant Martin getting in the end zone today is just going to cap off a great day for the rookie. Busted to the outside, was finally brought down in the end zone, but Carlos Santos to make this a touchdown game pretty much. They need to score a touchdown if they want to win. 38-34. 10 plays, 75 yards, 1:46. And now Santos kicks the ball away. He's going to put him in the landing zone. Force the return. Brought back here to the 30 30-yard line. Jeremy Weathers has looked great all day. Does he have one more heave in him? Here we go. In the gun. Trips right. Capelot at the top of your screen. Lamar Brooks in the backfield. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Heaves it deep. Does he got a prayer? No. Intended for Jacoby Meyer. No, Nelson Aguilar. That's 16-15's messing me up. Nelson Aguilar for the reception. Gets it knocked away by Jalen Johnson and Jacoby Brisker. Weathers takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Has time. Quick pass towards the sideline. Myers is going to force them to call a timeout. Can't get out of bounds. 16 seconds. Ball at the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
Weathers motions Capelot to the slot. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. It's going to be a quick pass underneath to Capelot, who's going to fall forward for about a gain of 10. Timeout Raiders. You got to think they've got maybe 1 or 2 shots to the end zone if they can cross the 50 here on this next play. Drops back to throw, steps up, fires, caught. They are in range of a final throw. Ant Saint with the tackle there. Do you try to get one more quick out and do you get closer, or do you take the shot? They're going to take the shot. Drops back to throw, and it is knocked away, but there's 1 second on the clock.
Intended for Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby Myers was the intended target. 2nd and 10. Game on the line. Genty on the field. Brooks slides off. Takes the snap. Drops back to throw. No pressure. Heaves it deep. Knocked away by the defense, and the Chicago Bears on the road extend their win streak to 4. We will take a look at some of the stats real quick as they're going to shake hands. Hell of a game there by the Las Vegas Raiders. Almost had it done at home. Take a look at the Raiders first. Weathers 28 for 34, but let's be honest here, that's more like 28 for 31 with those last 2 plays. 2 touchdowns, 381. Essentially a perfect ball game, 82% completion rating. Lamar Brooks, 14 carries, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a BTK. Receiving wise, Gentry had the 74-yard bomb, 2 tuds. Capelot had a 42-yard bomb, 6 catches, 99 yards, no tuds. Defensively, hold on, I gotta make sure I do this number real quick. Crosby had a sack. Goodnight had a sack as well. The rest was history there for them. Look over to the Bears now. Dre Sav had a rocky start, let's be honest here, but was carried by this man right here, Grant Martin. Did enough to get the job done. Fairbanks, Dolvis Cook was a star today. I tell you what, Dre Sav knows how to spread the ball around. He even got his running back some touches. Ant Saint, 13 total tackles and a TFL. Wilson almost got to the quarterback. He did hit him once. Hell of a game there by both teams. First game of the day, great game. We're going to call it here. We have another game starting up here in about, let's see, what time is it? Game starts at 8:30, so we'll be out about 10 minutes. And we will be back.